Good morning, guys. Hope you're well. I thought I'd do a quick video this morning. It's now Sunday, and I've got a day off work. Got a couple of people coming up to see the bus this morning. But what I thought I would do, just in case they didn't want it, or don't seal the deal today, I'm going to do you a little walk around and a tour of what's on the bus, just so you get a better idea of what you're looking at. Because I've got it up for sale on Facebook at the moment, and so there's a lot of people interested, asking lots of questions, and it's probably better I just do a video so you know exactly what it is. So I'm just driving up to where the bus is kept now, and I've got to meet one gent up there. I did go up there yesterday with my partner's stepdad, and he managed to sort out, there was a small air leak where one of the airbags had come off, that's all it was. So he managed to get that back on, so now the ferry lift goes up and down lovely, and it's all level and nice, no air leaks. And also we noticed that the clutch pedal was a little bit stiff, which is no good, so he's sorted that out, and so that's working lovely now. And yeah, charged up the batteries the previous night, and it fired up lovely, half a ton. Haven't been started in ages, and it just fired up like a dream. I mean, them coming engines, they take a lot to break. They're really good. So anyway, I'll get up there now, and I'll do a little video of it running, and I'll just have a little walk around it, so that you know exactly what it is and what it needs doing. So I'll get up there and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Okay, so we're up at the bus. I didn't actually manage to do the video before now because the gent that was looking at the bus this morning turned up a little bit early. So, but we've looked around the bus. We took it for a drive. It started perfect, half a turn, which I'll show you now. So we'll go into the bus first, and I'll give you a little show inside, and then we'll do a little walk around the outside. So first of all, you can come up in if you want. First of all, you come up here, you've got, so obviously the framework's all there ready to make whatever you want to make out of it. The only wiring that's left down here is the rear lights wiring. There's just one wire to put back in, which is for the indicators. The hazards work, but the indicators need to be connected back up. So all the rest of those wires that are there, they're not in use. So, and they go to the back to the lighting. So obviously starting from the back, you've got the drop down floor. Now you can see on the floor there's a little bit sort of mildewy, and that is because, if you look up here, there's a very small leak here in the roof, which is dripping down in the corner there. That will be sorted when you paint the roof with some roof paint. And I believe, just drop the keys. I believe that there's also a leak here, which has left a patch there. So, but this floor here, when you're ready, you can paint underneath and screw it down, and it'll be solid. It's just bowed a little bit where there's been a bit of moisture in here. That's all. And then I've just showed the gent that's just been up here. I've got loads of bits that I'm happy to sell with the coach, including some underfloor, or the insulation for the floor, which is also fire retardant. I've got boiler with gas system, water system, all the pipes, everything. So yeah. And then back down to the front. Got two windows front and back. They're both watertight. They don't leak. Pretty much most of this here, all this wiring, I just haven't bothered to deal with yet, but I'm pretty sure that most of that can come away now, because the actual running, the fuse box and the relays and everything for the running of the coach is all in a compartment underneath the driver's seat here that you access from the side. So that doesn't have to be there, that can all come down. Right, let's fire her up, and you can hear it running. Looking around here. So literally, that's your power switch. Turns on all your power. On half a turn. bloody lovely. You've also got on this one, you've got the ferry lift. So you flick that switch there and the whole bus jacks itself up. You go up a good foot, it's really good. So if you're on a bumpy track or you're going onto the ferry over to Europe, you can just flick that switch and the whole bus will go up. And when you're done, you just flick it off. Also the door, you might want to step back. Just on a switch on the dash. So like I said yesterday, so the air link was in the airbag on that passenger front wheel, which my partner's stepdad's now fixed. So both the tanks are filling up with air lovely, so, and you can't hear any hissing now, which is quite nice. We'll do a little walk round. In fact, I will turn it off a minute so that you can hear me speaking outside. So we'll do a little walk around. So, first compartment is luggage compartment. Come this way, which goes right through to the other side, and I'll show you the other side in a minute. Obviously, it's a bit dirty because I've not cleaned it since welding and cutting and, you know, old bits in there, whatever. So that's the first compartment. The second one is what houses your batteries, which are now fully charged, and you can hear that the bus starts fine. So you've got the battery ones in there, and then another compartment with some of the electrics here, which actually those are no longer in use, so don't worry about them, they can be ripped out. I'm pretty sure. And then that's the radiator cooling system, so we don't go in that one. And then look at the size of this boot. So originally, oh hang on, need the keys. I'll just look around the bus if you want a minute. I'll go and get the keys. Right. So ample space in there. Originally, I actually bought, and I've got a 1,000 litre tank which sits in there, just lovely. But the only thing is, since we put this drop in the floor with a shower tray, I decided it was probably too big. I mean, it's nice to be able to hold that much water. I mean, you can go for weeks and weeks on that amount of water, but I realised that to get everything you want in, you probably want more of a smaller tank, maybe a 500 litre, and then you've got your grey tank, another 500 litre, and then you can fit your everything else you need on this side. But that's your drop down floor for the shower room. It's a nice big space. Well, I say a shower room, if you want it to be a shower room, you might cut it back out and change what I've done, but that's what I was going to do. Obviously you've got your fire exit there. Again, this is where we pointed out the leak from the roof there, which is leaked down into the corner here, but honestly a bit of roof paint and it'll be absolutely fine. Yeah. Now, I thought the coach was 30 foot. I was incorrect because the gent measured it just now and it's actually 32 foot. So it's 32 foot long, which I don't understand because they say it's a 10 metre coach, but that's obviously a little bit more than 10 metre. But this is access to your engine. You also, in previous videos I showed that to be able to maintain, look after and be able to deal with any problems you might come up against later on, I strongly advise that you cut, which I've half marked actually, a hole in the floor so you can access the compartments to the top of the engine and box. But that's up to you. This one is the other side of that straight through compartment. Again, excuse the mess. This is actually an independent heating system that I cut out. So you had the blower up fans inside. I've left this in for now, but it's just teed off at the top here. If you had a use for it, you could use it. It still works. You've got the pipes and the wire in there, but you'd have to obviously plumb it in, which you know, if you're able to do that, then bonus if you want to use it, or if not, you just rip it out and chuck it away. But yeah, so that's that under there. That's pretty much it, to be fair. You've got your bus electrics under there. I'm not going to show you that. Which is just your relays and your fuse board. All the glass is in good shape. There's no cracks, no anything on the glass, both sides, back and door. Everything drives and functions like it should. Like I say, the clutch was a bit stiff, but again, that was sorted out yesterday. So yeah, that's kind of a tour of the bus. I think I've covered everything there. But anyone who's watching this video from my link on Facebook, if you want to get hold of me through Facebook, then please do. Although I have pretty much been bombarded for the last 2 days with messages anyway. But yeah, that's the old girl. Couple of things to note as well, maybe down the side there. She's got a little bit of panel damage. It's not that bad, but if I was going to be carrying on with the project, that would be one of the last things I'll be looking at to be doing at the end, and that is you can get these alley wrapped. So this panel, this one, and this one, they're just a little bit scuffed and dented in places, but they will they're easily fixed. And then you would, I mean, I would spray the whole thing anyway, so you would get that sorted. I'm just going to start her up again so you can hear her from the outside, and then we'll leave it there. Close that one. I'll also do the ferry lift so you can see that operating, if you like, because that's always a good one. Just put the ferry lift up. Just shut the boot hole so you see that one. One up this side. Gives you a nice bit of clearance on the front end, because if you don't have it, you can tend to catch them on here. So full height, and then you pick the ferry lift off, going down at the back at the moment. It drops quite far down. I mean, you see it's proper jacked up now. Down at the front. hard to spot them happy to be fair. She'll drop right down, so when you're on the motorway, you should drop it right down. It's smooth, it's nice. It's got 6-speed box, so you know, it doesn't rev too high when you're on the motorway as well. And it does pull really well. Them Cummins engines are something else. Well, I hope that's given you a bit of an insight around it. Like I say, it's hard to, I know people have said like they're trying to see the bus in the videos and they can't really see it properly, but so hopefully that's given you a bit more of a sort of look into the bus. I'm just going to give you a quick one more walk round and then we'll leave it there. So I'll just take the camera. Runs really nice. It's a good engine, this one. And that's it. So hopefully you found that video useful. And yeah, any questions, just give me a message and take care.